the First Federal program on WROI Giant FM and streaming live on the First Federal Facebook page.
It is absolutely a beautiful Friday morning here in downtown Rochester. 57 degrees, the sun is shining, and it's time for the First Federal program. Good morning, Tanner.
Morning, Paul. Yeah, it is absolutely beautiful outside. You look outside here, the window outside WRY, and it's blue skies, no clouds in the sky.
I know, I'm glad you finally brought us some nice weather.
Well, I mean, I do what I can. Nice 57 degrees.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can't complain.
Yeah, I know you're not a fan of the warm temps.
No, anything over about 82, I'm like, all right, let's cool it down.
Well, I think you'll like this weekend then.
Yeah, it's going to be mid-70s tomorrow, upper 70s, low 80s on Sunday.
Any chance of rain?
Well, Sunday there was talk of it. I don't know if it's still in the picture. It does not look that way, but it does return Sunday night into Monday, chance of it, but
Alright.
that's okay.
You gotta put up with that every once in a while.
It's Indiana.
It's Indiana, getting close to summer, which, I mean, of course it feels like summer out, but really the official start of summer is not till later this month.
21st.
21st, yeah. So that's always tricky. Same thing as fall.
Yeah.
When it starts feeling like fall, it's not technically fall till,
Right?
I forget what the date is, September 20 something.
Yeah.
But it's hard to believe we're already in June.
I know.
We're almost the halfway point. We are at the halfway point of 2022 already.
I know. Where did May go?
The year, where's the year going? It's flying by.
Yeah. I know.
Do you believe in that saying that every year goes by faster as you get older?
It seems that way. I don't want to think like that, but it sure seems that way.
Yeah.
It's going to be my birthday before we know it.
And it's that time of year. Schools are out or getting out.
Yeah.
If they're not already. So congratulations to the whole class of 2022 and everybody advancing up a grade level going into next year if they haven't graduated yet. So summer activities going on.
Yeah.
I know your household's busy.
Oh, yeah. No sign of slowing down there.
Yeah. So I mean, sports going on, summer programs, all that. So, and we got some guests lined up here in the near future that'll talk about some summer programs. So,
Yes, we do.
well, this morning we'll be talking with Rick O'Neill of the Amber Dyson Scholarship. So we're excited to hear more about that scholarship. But first, I got some trivia for you this morning. Today is National Donut Day, Paul.
Yes, it is.
Are you a fan of donuts?
Yeah, I am.
What's your go-to donut?
I like Tiger Tails.
Tiger Tails.
Yeah.
I'm sure I've ate one maybe without knowing what it is.
It's the like vanilla chocolate and they're twisted together.
Okay. Yeah, those are good. I don't know. I think I'm a Long John guy. Yeah.
Okay. I'm okay if they're not filled.
Yeah, you don't like the cream filling?
No.
Well, according to Waycroft.com, what is the most popular type of donut in the state of Indiana?
Oh, narrow it down even more. Make it harder.
Yes, so I'll give you 4 choices here. Blueberry donut, or just glazed donut, the old-fashioned classic, chocolate frosted donut, or the Long John.
Okay.
And I'll give you the show to think about it. You can answer at the end.
Yeah. We need to go back to guest-related trivia so that way I can get some clues throughout the show here.
Well, see, I'm just throwing you a curveball there.
Yeah.
Now you gotta think about donuts, so then you're gonna be hungry when the show gets off the air.
Yeah, and there's a guy who was supposed to bring me donuts and he never does.
Oh.
Not you either.
I was gonna say,
No.
news to me.
No.
We got a lot of sports going on. Local sports not done just yet.
Not yet.
Golfers are in action today as golf sectionals should be teeing off here within the next hour, I would say.
Yeah.
At different locations. Rochester and Caston are down at Dykeman Park and Logan Sports. Tippecanoe Valley, I believe, still at Stonehenge over in Warsaw. I'm not real confident in that. That's where they used to play when I played, at least. But good luck to all the golfers out there today. And we got some local track and field participants that are going to be participating in the state tonight. Kennedy Jackson of Rochester High School. She will be competing in the shot put. And her goal now is looking towards school records. So good luck to her. And Tippecanoe Valley has a trio of gentlemen competing in the track and field state championships. Wade Melanson is going to be competing in the shot put, Dawson Perkins in the high jump, and Wade Jones in the 200 meter. So good luck to all three of those individuals. Caston and Winnemac baseball won their sectionals.
Yes,
So
they
they're
did.
moving on to regionals now. Caston will face number 4 in the state South Central tomorrow. See, one of South Central's pitchers is committed to the University of Kentucky.
Oh, I did not see
So
that.
pretty big time there. So good luck to the Comets tomorrow. And Winnemac plays a school, I gotta be honest, I've never heard of. Elana Christian, I believe is how you pronounce it. Elena Christian, yeah.
Okay.
So good luck to the Warriors and Comets tomorrow.
Yeah.
And North Miami softball won regionals. So they're
Hey.
moving on to the semi-state. They'll play Rossville.
All right. That's a lot.
Yes, so it's always fun when we got local schools still competing
Yeah.
this time of year. On the national sports scene, the NBA Finals started last night. I was surprised by the result. The Boston Celtics went on the road and beat the Golden State Warriors by a score of 120 to 108. Watched a little bit of the first half. Steph Curry hit 6 3-pointers in the first quarter, tying an NBA Finals record with a guy named Michael Jordan. I don't know if you've heard of him or not.
Vaguely. Yeah, a little bit.
So I'm thinking, okay, Warriors playing pretty well, but even then, they were only up, I think, 4 at the time when the quarter ended, with him going off like that. So I was like, they're going to need some other guys to step up. Credit to Boston. I mean,
Yeah.
they just hung in there, clawing and digging, end up getting a 12-point win. So
Hey.
to steal one on the road's huge, especially game 1. Game 2 will be tomorrow night in Golden State. My prediction before the series started was Golden State 6.
Mm.
I'm not so confident now after one game. NHL playoffs are still going on. Colorado Avalanche have a 2-0 lead on the Edmonton Oilers. And the New York Rangers have a 1-0 lead on the Tampa Bay Lightning right now. Game 2's tonight. So we will know the Stanley Cup Finals here shortly. Maybe by next week's show, probably not. But it's interesting. The hockey and NBA, the seasons are pretty long. Then the playoffs just last forever.
Yeah.
Forever. But they're usually pretty exciting. In the MLB records updates, your Guardians I see are second now in the AL Central with a 22-24 record. The White Sox are right behind them, 23-26. The Tigers behind them at 21-30. The National League side, the Cardinals are starting to really heat up. They have a record of 29-22. Cubs 22-29. Reds 18-32.
Okay.
And the Yankees, I got to throw that in there, 36-15.
Yeah.
I won't mention the other New York team because they're playing well as well, and I don't like to talk about them.
Yeah.
So, but
I don't like to talk about the other Ohio team, so
that's well. I would this year if I were you. They're not too hot right now.
yeah. Last time you did that, they went on a winning streak. So.
That is true. I kind of jinxed it. Or actually, maybe their fans want me to talk about them.
Yeah.
So a lot going on in the sports world. And of course, the Indy 500 was ran over the weekend. That was an exciting race.
It was.
Did you watch any of it, or did you purely listen to it?
I listened to it though. I was across the street at the carnival in the dunk tank.
Oh yes, how did it go?
It went very well, very well. So I was pleased with the turnout.
How many times did you get dunked?
Less than the gentleman who followed me.
Okay.
Travis Heischman was up after I was.
Okay.
He went down a lot more times than I did.
Now, were you talking trash to the people who were throwing to try to distract them a little
No,
bit?
there were a lot of younger kids.
Okay.
So I was trying to encourage them to, good throws,
Being a
a little
good
harder
sport.
next
Being
time.
a good sport about it.
Yeah.
At least it was a good day for it. It was good weather.
Yeah, that wind got a little chilly as you sat up there for too long. But
drying off a little bit.
yeah.
Well, thank you for doing that, Paul.
I enjoyed it, and I can't wait to do it again next year.
Got some tidbits here this morning. On this day in 1784, the U.S. Army was officially established by Congress of the Confederation.
Okay.
On this day in 1969, the last episode of Star Trek aired on NBC.
The original.
The original, yes, I was going to say. That's the original, and that's just for NBC.
Yes.
I mean, Star Trek's, I don't know how many variations they've had over the years.
There's still a variation of some sort.
Yeah, they're making new movies all the time, so it's never ending.
Nope.
And you're always going to have the Star Wars, Star Trek fan-based debates.
Yeah.
As long as they're making money, creative's not going to stop.
No, and I think Star Wars is quickly approaching the same number of series.
Sure
Star
seems like
Trek
it.
has.
Well, I mean, you got Disney Plus now, which has opened up a whole new world.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I'm behind on some of the newer series, but I've heard nothing but good things.
I haven't yet to watch any of them, so don't feel
Glad
bad.
I'm not the only one. On this day, 1980, ESPN began televising the College World Series games.
Oh, okay.
Still popular today, both for baseball and softball. That's one event. I wish Todd was here today because I know he's been out to Omaha to watch the College World Series before, and everybody that's been out there said it's just a blast. It's kind
Put it
of
on your bucket list.
yeah, it's one of those things that the community gets involved. I mean, it really helps bring Omaha together, and you got a beautiful park out there, and it's neat how it's held there every year.
Yes.
Like the Final Four that switches locations, or some of the other big sporting events.
Have one good turnout. Of course, you're gonna want to go back.
Exactly.
Keep getting that same good turnout.
Right. And of course, you got some powerhouses in college baseball that get there more times than not, but also the beautiful thing about the College World Series, you got a lot of Cinderellas too that make it or just get hot. So. On this day in 2019, Jay-Z was named the world's first billionaire rapper by Forbes magazine. That came news to me. I could not have told you he was a billionaire.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, and speaking of billionaires, I saw this week that LeBron James became the first active NBA player ever to become a billionaire.
Wow.
Only the third NBA player ever. Could you name me the other two? They became billionaires after they retired.
Jordan.
Jordan's one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Larry Bird.
Good guess. Kobe Bryant.
I should.
Yeah, which it surprised me at first, and the more I thought about it, okay, that makes sense. He was pretty popular. His brand was pretty big.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, billion with a B there.
Yeah.
It's today, like I said, in Trivia Questions, National Donut Day. It's also World Bicycle Day, World Cider Day, National Chocolate Macaroon Day, Insect Repellent Awareness Day, and National Repeat Day.
Can you repeat that for me?
Good one. Good one. So, day for everybody, I think.
Yes.
Upcoming community events. The Fulton County Animal Center is going to be hosting a low-cost vaccine clinic next Sunday, June 12th at the Fulton County Animal Center. They will be offering vaccinations, deworming, flea and tick, and heartworm prevention. I just realized I didn't write down the time for that event, so I think it's a couple hours long, I believe. Paul's looking it up for me right now. I'll make sure I have it written down in the script next week. But anyways, that is next Sunday, June 12th at the Fulton County Animal Center.
Oh, I thought I had it.
While you're looking it up, I'll give some flowers out to the Fulton County Public Library for being named the Fulton County Chamber of Commerce June Member of the Month.
Awesome.
So congratulations to the library, and we will have Andrea Steinbeck of the library on as our guest next week on the radio show.
12 to 3.
12 to 3 is the hours for the low-cost vaccine clinic next Sunday, June 12th.
Yes.
At the Animal Center.
Yep.
So, like I mentioned, Andrea will be joining us next week on the show. So,
Yeah, it's always
excited to
fun
hear what the library's been up to in 2022 and what they got planned for the summer with programs for the kids and everything going on.
Don't listen to her. She'll try to tell you that for the block party, I'm going to be there signing autographs. I don't want to be.
No?
No.
Maybe we can twist your arm?
No,
No.
I have softball.
Okay, alright. Off the hook this time. Money news. As you mentioned before we came on the air, the Dow Jones closed high last night.
Yes.
It went up.
Yes.
Went up a little over 435 points, 435.05. And it was at 33,248.28. So
Yes.
it's a good night, good day / ending night for the Dow Jones. We'll see what it does today. It's either going to go up or down, as Mr. Dick Belcher always used to like to say.
Yeah, and hopefully it goes up. I like
Yes.
that better than now.
Oh, we all do. So, but it's been an interesting market, to say the least, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
Well, First Federal today, we are open from 8:30 to 5, and tomorrow from 8:30 to noon. You can always bank with us online and with our free mobile app you can download from the App Store or what's the Android store called?
Google Play
Google
Store.
Play, thank you. Now that I'm Apple, I'm just blanking on what it's called.
I was Android long enough that I can remember it still.
I was for a while, but now it's been about 3 years. So, well, anyways, whether you have the Android device or iPhone, you can download it for free. Type in First Federal Savings Bank, look for the white star with the green background. You can do all sorts of things from our app. You can transfer money from person to person through Zelle. You can deposit your checks right there. You can check all your transactions, set up notifications so you get alerted right away when a transaction's made. You can lock your debit card from the app, all sorts of things.
It's great.
So, and our ATM is open 24/7 as well if you need some cash, and we are part of the MoneyPass network. So if you're outside the Rochester area this weekend, not sure where you can use an ATM and not get charged a surcharge fee, go to moneypass.com, type in the zip code, and it will tell you which ATMs have those don't have those restrictions on them.
All right.
And of course, Paul, we are offering Simply Free checking accounts and Simply Free business checking accounts. When you open up a new checking account, you get a free gift, which is still a waffle maker, a mini
little
4-inch waffle maker. I think we have 2 weeks left.
Put it on your
Cycle.
desk. Take some batter with you to work. There
Hey,
you go.
I won't judge you. Waffles are good any time, so I won't judge you. But that's been a popular gift
Yeah.
amongst customers. So, and thinking, well, I want one of those, but I don't want to open up a new checking account. But you can refer a friend.
Yep.
Refer a friend, and when they come out in to open up a new checking account, not only will they get a gift for opening the account, you will as well for just referring them. You can do that in person, or you can do it online.
Yep.
So don't even have to come in if you don't want to.
Tell them Paul sent you.
There you go. And we're still offering a spring purchase special on home purchases only. For those, we're giving a $700 lender credit towards standard closing costs. That ends on June 30th.
Okay. That's
So
still got
it's
some
coming up at the end
time.
of the month. You got all month.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you're on the fence right now, even thinking about buying a home, make sure you come in and talk with one of our experienced mortgage loan originators and get yourself pre-approved.
Yep.
Get the process going. We offer commercial lending for businesses. Contact Lindy Breeden for more information. His number is 574-223-1716. And if you're thinking about retiring, we want to talk about your 401k, IRA, those sort of things, contact Mark Blueball or Brian Bell of our Financial Services Department for more information. They will
Okay.
definitely help you out. And make sure to like us and follow us on all across social media platforms. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at FF Banking. Like us on LinkedIn and subscribe to our YouTube channel, which you can find archived First Federal radio shows from the past 3 to 4 years. And like Paul always likes to mention, it is neat to see the transformation of the studio here.
Oh, see, I was going to let it die this time. So
No,
yeah,
no,
check out
it
how
is-
the
it is
studio
neat.
is transformed.
It is neat. Go back 2020, start just kind of flip. I mean, you can even just look at the thumbnails
Yeah.
and
You can
you'll
just
see it.
slowly watch the
Yep.
progression.
Yep, it's very cool. You can make like a time lapse one of these days or something.
Yeah, I know. I want to.
Yeah. We're the only locally owned bank in Fulton County. We don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best. Borrowers must meet underwriting guidelines. We're FDIC insured and an equal housing lender. And our NMLS number is 399927.
And that makes us
That makes
legal.
us legal and ready to bring our special guest on this morning. Rick O'Neill is going to be joining us to talk about the Amber Dyson Scholarship. Morning, Rick.
Good morning, Tanner. Thank you for having me on.
Thanks for joining us this morning. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. So I'm here to talk about a scholarship that we created through the Optimist Club and the Community Foundation. It's for my stepdaughter, Amber Dyson. She passed away in 2020. She had breast cancer, and she fought it very hard. Her prognosis was positive, though she succumbed to the breast cancer. And the Optimist Club approached me, as I've been an optimist for 17 years, and asked if I needed help with the kids or whatever, because we are raising 3 to 4 kids. And I told him it would be better to have a scholarship that would honor her memory. And so that's what we've created, and the Memorial Day breakfast every year for the Optimist Club is all the proceeds go to the scholarship. And the scholarship is basically ran by the Community Foundation, the Fulton County Community Foundation, and this community has reached out. They have very strong hearts in this community. I'm very humbled, but we've, between the Optimist Club and the Church of the Heartland, and this year, Rochester Iron and Metal, they bought 240 tickets.
Wow.
Yeah, incredible. The scholarship gave its first scholarship this year to a young lady in Caston. Her name is Emma Stinson, and our scholarship's a little bit different in the fact that it's for somebody going into the medical field, which she's going into radiology, and it will follow that person every year, up to 4 years. So she gets $1,000 this year and next year, and, up to the 4 years, as long as she stays in the medical field and gets decent grades.
That's great.
So, basically, it's a great thing. This community has really reached out to us. The last 2 years, the Optimist Club has told me that Pancake Memorial Day breakfast has been record-breaking. I know this past Memorial Day, we were busy.
Yeah.
It was swamped. Mr. Streeter, Jim Streeter, told me we've never ran that grill the whole day
Start to stop.
as heavy as we have. And I really appreciate everything everybody's done. I mean, it's just from the Community Foundation to the community. I don't know how I can thank everybody enough, to be honest with you. Our goal is to have this fully funded to the $25,000, which will make the scholarship perpetual, so it'll last after I'm gone. And hopefully everybody will just keep her in their memories, and it's just Amber wanted to pay people forward. When she was sick, she had told me that, and I witnessed the community, the church, people she didn't know, just give to her while she was sick. And it's just an amazing thing. And her goal in life was to actually teach respiratory, because Amber was she was a registered respiratory technician and a registered pulmonary function technician. And she worked at IU Health and Woodlawn Hospital, and then she finally found her home at Howard Community Hospital as head of the PFT department. So she eventually wanted to teach young people, and this is the way that can happen.
Yeah, it sounded like she definitely had a passion, of course, for the medical field and an interest in seeing the future of the medical field and the participants in that grow and prosper. And it sounds like you guys are doing exactly what you want.
Yes, I believe we are. We're also raising 3 of her 4 children, which Lucas is 11, and Lucinda's 10, and Dexter is 5. And their older brother is 21, who's married a local girl, Mandy Sager, and they're living in Greenwood, and I think they're doing well.
Great.
I do appreciate you having me on, and if I've missed thanking anybody, I apologize, but
long list, I'm sure.
it is. It's definitely appreciated.
Well, going back to talk about the scholarship a little bit, if there's an individual out there that's going into the medical field and interested in applying for the scholarship, how do they go about doing so?
They go to their guidance counselor,
Okay.
or if they're homeschooled, they could go to the community foundation. I believe the deadline is February 2nd. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure.
Early February,
Early
sometime
February,
to
yep.
be safe.
And they can fill out an application, do the essay. It's a fairly easy process. Emma, she was very well-rounded, did a lot of community service with her church and with the community. The grades are excellent. It was a very simple choice this year for us.
Great.
But, I'm hoping in the future it's not as simple. Because
Right,
I want
right. You
everybody
want,
to-
yeah, you want.
But we had 13 applicants.
That's good.
So it was eye-opening for us.
Sure.
It's the school systems we have are just absolutely fantastic. I mean, we've been raising these 3 children now for a couple of years, and the teachers, the counselors, everybody has helped us. It's just incredible. I mean, the outreach, it's just, everybody's just been fantastic.
Like we were talking about shortly before we went on air here, you said it takes a village.
It does take a village. I mean, and this is proof. I mean, this is definitely proof that, I grew up in big cities and that. I moved to Rochester, and a small town, but the heart is huge.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's a good way to put it.
it's just incredible.
Speaking with Rick O'Neill this morning, he's representing the Amber Dyson Scholarship. And another thing you mentioned to me before we got on air is you came to Rochester in 2005 and you got involved with the Optimist Club.
That's correct. Yeah, 2005, I had a toothache, went to see Doc Fritz, and Doc Fritz, next thing I know, I'm at the Optimist Club, and I've been their past president a couple times, vice president a couple times. I've been involved in a lot of the different things that go on with the Optimist Club. I mean, they are the friend of youth. Between the pumpkins, the fair booth, it's just, it's an incredible club. We meet Mondays at 6:45 at the Lions Club building. It's incredible people, incredible club. I can't say how much I appreciate them. They're great people.
Definitely one of those clubs that gets a lot done around the community, for the community.
Yes, they do.
And if somebody's interested in attending an Optimist Club meeting, is it open to the public?
It's open to the public, 6:45 on Monday mornings. I know it's early.
Early risers, yeah.
I know it's early,
Yeah.
but we have a good showing. We have speakers. It's a great time, and it's a great club, and we definitely help the youth. I mean, it's between the sports clubs, people that want to go on field trips, whatever. I mean, there's just so many things that we've had supported in the past that we're a supporter of the recovery.
Recovery Cafe. Yep.
It's just, a lot of things in this town that I don't believe would happen
Right.
if it wasn't for the Optimist Club. Our pumpkins, it's just amazing to me how much money we raise selling pumpkins.
Yep.
I mean, if, back 17 years ago, if you told me we'd be raising $25,000, $30,000 just selling pumpkins,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have believed it. But and all that money goes back to the community.
You're right.
Goes back to the youth of our community. So it's a great club. Get involved. We want it to live forever. And it's some of the clubs, they age out.
Right.
And we're trying not to have that happen. We're trying to get the young blood in. So no matter your age, no matter what you do for a living, come visit us.
Yep.
6:45 Monday mornings.
Good way to start off the week.
Yes, it is.
Anything else this morning, Rick, that you'd like to plug about the scholarship?
I just I just feel that, you know, everybody's done a fantastic job on promoting the scholarship and getting it out there. And I'm hoping that, you know, we can get this fully funded in record time, you know, because then the Optimists can move that Memorial Day breakfast on to the next,
Right.
you know, the next fundraiser. I don't want to take up too much of their resources, so, but I just want the scholarship fully funded, and then I'll sleep better.
There you go. There you go. Well, thank you for joining us this
Yes,
morning.
sir.
We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
All right, Paul, it's trivia time. According to Waycroft.com, what is the most popular type of donut in the state of Indiana? And Rick can take a guess at this too. Blueberry, glazed, chocolate frosted, or Long John?
I'm going with glazed.
I'm gonna second that.
It's actually blueberry.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, according to them. That's why I said according to them. So
Alright.
I thought maybe, you know, with the Blueberry Festival being up the road in Plymouth, you might guess blueberry.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's my first
Yeah,
choice.
no, exactly.
I mean, apart from the Blueberry Festival, nobody really talks about blueberries around
point.
here, so that's why I didn't go with that.
Yep. Well, I stumped you this morning.
Yeah,
So,
starting off with a loss.
well, let's close here from some words of wisdom by Robert Collier, American author. Success is the sum of small efforts, repeated day in and day out.
Those are great words of wisdom. Thank you guys very much for joining us, and we'll see you guys again next week.
We'll see you Friday, Paul. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Guys.
Oh, I did okay. You did great.
I'm a little nervous.
You did great.
Join us on Friday at 7:30.
All right.